The doctors told him he would never walk again, so instead he ran. How possible? So let me tell you the story. In a cold rural schoolhouse in Kansas, USA, an 8-year-old boy named Glenn Cunningham. One fateful day, a fatal mistake was made. The kerosene can they used was mistakenly filled with gasoline. A massive explosion was inevitable, engulfing the small room in flames. Glenn, though he was rescued, suffered horrific burns all over the lower half of his body. The attending doctor brought heartbreaking news. The muscle tissue, nerves, and skin on Glenn's legs were so badly damaged that they strongly recommended amputating both of them. Even in the best-case scenario, the doctor believed Glenn would be a cripple for life, destined to spend the rest of his days in a wheelchair. His parents were devastated, but they refused the amputation, choosing instead to bring their son home, hoping for a miracle. But within the young boy's mind, a voice refused to surrender. Glenn could not imagine a life without being able to walk and run. With a burning determination, he made a promise to himself: "I will walk." Every day was a battle against excruciating pain. His mother would patiently massage his lifeless-looking legs for hours, trying to stimulate circulation, even though the doctors said it was futile. After weeks of being bedridden, Glenn could finally sit in a wheelchair. Every day, his mother would take him outside to the yard. Instead of accepting his fate, Glenn did something extraordinary. He would throw himself from the wheelchair onto the ground and then, with the remaining strength in his arms and torso, he would drag himself along the wooden fence in their yard. Day after day, he performed this painful ritual, forcing his stiff legs to move. Slowly but surely, a worn path began to form along the fence, a path created by his own persistence. After months of unimaginable struggle, the first miracle occurred. He managed to stand upright, holding onto that fence. Then, with shaky and painful steps, he began to limp. The doctors could only watch in amazement. But Glenn didn't stop there. He discovered that running felt easier and less painful than walking. So he started to run. He ran to school. He ran on errands. He ran for the sheer joy of it. The same determination that allowed him to walk now pushed him to become a phenomenal runner. He joined the track teams in school and university, breaking records wherever he competed. The climax came in 1934, at a roaring Madison Square Garden where Glenn Cunningham, the boy who was told he would never walk again, broke the world record for the 1-mile run. He became known around the world as the Kansas Flyer. Glenn Cunningham's story is living proof that the human spirit can conquer the most severe physical limitations.